Janet has 2 young children and her husband Mark has been out of work for some time. She's been feeling drained and exhausted and is unable to lift her mood.
Hello, can I help you?
Janet has decided to go to her GP for advice.
Hello, come and sit down. How are you?
I'm okay, I guess.
It's nice to see you again. And how are the children?
Well, they're fine.
Good. Now, so what can I do for you?
I don't know, it's a bit hard to explain, really. I just haven't been feeling myself lately.
Mm-hmm. In what way?
Well, I suppose I'm not sleeping very well. And I just find I'm tired all the time. And it's really hard looking after the kids. Well, I know that's normal, but... Well, Mum's not been around to help much, you know, because she's been in and out of hospital, and which means I have to look after Dad as well. And... oh, I don't know. It just feels so low and I can't seem to shake it off.
I see. Have you ever felt like this before?
Yes, no. Oh, I'm sorry.
No. There's no need to feel sorry, Janet. You did absolutely the right thing by coming to see me. Now, how long have you been feeling like this?
Well, over a few weeks.
Has anything changed in your life recently?
No, not really. It's Mum, but... well, I mean, that's been going on for ages.
But money worries, relationship
No,
difficulties.
nothing's happened. I just feel down, that's all.
Have you spoken to your family about the way you're feeling?
No,
You talk to friends?
I haven't seen many lately.
Have you spoken to anyone
I
about
don't
this at all?
really feel like talking to anyone.
Okay. Janet, this may seem like rather a strange question, but I have to ask it. Have you ever considered harming yourself?
You mean physically?
Mm-hmm.
No. Well, I mean, the thoughts probably crossed my mind, but no, I...
Janet, this sounds very much to me as though you're suffering from depression.
Oh, but I've been down before.
Yeah, but depression is different. It's an illness like any other, and it affects different people in different ways. And it's far more common than many people think.
So what am I supposed to do about it?
Well, the first thing that we have to do is to stop this depression getting any worse. Now, I'd like to put you on a combination of antidepressants and maybe making some small changes to your lifestyle. Now, Janet, how do you feel about taking antidepressants?
Oh, I don't know, I don't really want to take drugs.
Well, they might help, and they should give you a lift to help get you going again. Okay? Right. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to have to ask you a few questions before I actually give you a prescription. You're not pregnant, are you?
No.
Breastfeeding?
No.
No history of liver or kidney problems?
No.
Heart problems?
No.
Diabetes?
No.
Epilepsy?
No.
Are you on any other kind of medication?
No.
Right, okay. Well, I think fluoxetine is the best one to start you with.
Will it make me sick?
If you feel headaches, nausea, restlessness or insomnia, come back and see me straight away and stop taking the pills. There are others we can try.
They won't change my personality, will they?
No, but they aren't a quick and easy fix either. You may not notice any difference for the first few weeks, but the important thing is to stick with them. Now, if I can see you again in about a week's time, we can monitor your progress. But come and see me any time that you need to. In the meantime, these may help. And the pharmacist should give you a DVD with some advice about other things. He'll also be able to answer any questions that you have, you know, when you go to pick up your prescription.
I won't be on antidepressants forever, will I?
No, of course not. But in order to get the full benefit, you need to take them for at least 6 months. You may well find that you're feeling better after a few weeks, but it's really important that you keep taking the pills. That means that they're working. And if you stop suddenly, you might go straight back to square one. Is there anything else?
No. Thank you.
Thank you. You take care. And I'll see you in a week's time.
Thank you.
Right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Janet has been prescribed the antidepressant fluoxetine by her GP. The following day, she goes to her pharmacist to pick up her prescription.
Hello there. How can I help?
I've come to collect my prescription.
What's the name, please?
Janet Thompson.
Thank you. Is this the first time you've been prescribed this?
Yes.
Would you like to come through and we can discuss the medication in the back?
Right, OK.
Since 2004, a government directive requires pharmacists to discuss prescribed medication with their customers in private.
Did your doctor give you any advice about taking antidepressants?
No. I mean, I'm sure she did, but I can't really remember.
Well, start by taking them first thing in the morning, but if you feel any side effects, try swapping and taking them last thing at night. Either way, the most important thing is to keep taking them. Don't stop, unless you have any extreme side effects, in which case you should contact your doctor immediately.
And what if I forget to take one?
Just take the missed dose as soon as you remember. But if it's almost time for the next pill, just skip the missed dose and carry on as usual. You might find it helpful to use one of these pill boxes or writing it into your diary.
Right, and how long do I take them for?
Well, it varies from person to person. They work quite slowly, so you probably won't feel anything for the first couple of weeks. But they're not addictive. They're designed to give you a gentle lift. Some people take them for 18 months or so, then it's better to come off them slowly.
Is that it?
Well, ideally, you should try and avoid alcohol, although the occasional glass of wine shouldn't be a problem. And be careful about driving for the first few days after taking them, as they can cause dizziness or drowsiness. Did the doctor talk to you about side effects?
Yes, but I can't remember what she said.
Oh, the things to look out for are any kind of allergic reaction, irregular heartbeat or pulse, blurred vision.
I'm never going to remember all this.
No, it's a lot to take in. Look, take this DVD with you. It's got everything I've just said, and it makes some suggestions for changes to your lifestyle which might help. Okay. Have a look at it when you get home, and if you have any other questions, you can always come back.
Thank you.
You know, you did the right thing seeing your GP about this, and this medication will really help. But the most important thing is that you don't feel you have to tackle this alone.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thanks.
Having accepted that she's suffering from depression, Janet meets up with her friend Debs for a supportive chat.
Oh, it's good to see you, Janet. It's been too long.
I know, I'm sorry I haven't been around much.
So what's up?
Oh, nothing really. Kids are fine. Mike started his new job. Mum's as bad as ever.
So what about you?
Oh, I'm okay. Well, I've not been so good lately, actually.
Why? What's happened?
Oh, nothing's happened. I've just been feeling really down. I don't know. It's nothing really.
Janet, what's going on?
Oh, it's so stupid, but I went to the doctor's yesterday and she thinks I'm depressed. I only went because I felt tired all the time.
Well, I had noticed you've been shutting yourself away a bit. So what did she say?
She told me to take these.
And what are they?
Oh, I don't know, fluoro something or other.
Yeah, well, if they're any good, make sure you get me some. But, Janet, you know being depressed isn't your fault, don't you?
Doctor asked me about suicide.
What did you tell her?
Not much.
What do you mean, not much?
Maybe I have thought about it sometimes.
Janet, I didn't realise you were this unhappy. Why didn't you phone me?
I think it started when Mum went into hospital. I hadn't realised it was affecting me quite so much.
Yeah, but your mum's being looked after now, hasn't she?
I suppose I feel guilty that I can't be with her. And then there's Dad and... Well, it's been difficult with Mike out of work for such a long time.
Yeah, but Janet, you can't be there for everybody. And anyway, Mike's got his new job now and he's doing really well.
I know.
Well, did you tell the doctor this?
Yes.
And what'd she say?
Take the antidepressants and do some other stuff. Well, exercise and things.
Well, that sounds okay, doesn't it?
I don't want these pills to change me, and I hate the idea of being dependent.
Somehow I don't think that's going to happen to you.
Well, maybe not, but... Oh, I don't know.
OK, so
So,
what are you going to do?
do you remember Jade Wilson?
Hardly likely to forget her. Didn't she marry that city guy?
Well, her mum died a year ago, and she got really low, and she didn't leave the house for weeks on end.
Yeah, nice enough house to get stuck in.
Well, I'd forgotten, but she told me that she took antidepressants for quite some time after that.
Oh, you wouldn't think she was the type.
Why?
I don't know, just really confident and rich.
Well, I saw her the other day, and she looked great.
Yeah, well, she can afford to.
It seemed that things had just turned round for her, and she seemed, well, happy again.
Do you think the antidepressants helped?
Look, Debs, if I do this, can you do me a favour? Ask me about it from time to time, but it's going to take a long while, so I don't want to keep a running commentary going on them.
Sure thing.
Oh, and don't tell everybody.
Of course not. But you have told Mike, haven't you?
Not yet.
Oh, come on,
I know I
Janet.
should. I will. Sorry to be such a pain.
Listen to you. Talking about things always helps. You promise you'll call me?
Of course. I will.
Yeah, I'll make sure you do.
Thanks.
Listen, you've done really well going to the doctors. You should be proud of yourself.
I don't feel very proud.